proper budget to reduce the CO2 emission that the company set. Things the DHL want to echo the recommendation that plan to allow slower and better transport. There's an incentive to increase the budget. In this case, the company planned to increase the budget from 3 billion RMB to 3.3 billion RMB. And there will be 53% decrease in CO2 emission. That's way better than what they expected. In fact, the goal can be reached by just 3% increases in the budget. To give further suggestions, water and rail should be the main shipping method to use, not only because they are the cheapest way, but also they produce the less CO2 emission. Thank you.
Very nice first presentation, and that's the idea we wanted to see. That you translate the case into a clear problem, you pose the problem with optimization, you run a sensitivity analysis, and you come up with your recommendation. So all that is fine. If I may ask the first question, and then I'll let people. I really like a lot the fact that you found out that even if the company allowed for a 10% increase in cost, you found out that with that 3% you can do enough impact, let's say. Did you try increasing that also by less, like 2 or 1% instead of just going to 3?
Yeah. So we were having some issues with running the model when we didn't make an increase. Even to get to the 3.1 billion, our Excel took about 15 minutes to actually come up with the optimal solution. So although we tried to increase it in smaller doses, we actually couldn't get a value with our Excel itself. We did get one for 2%, which would be increasing it to 3.06 billion, but that would only decrease the CO2 emissions by 24%, which still doesn't quite reach their goal. It's not displayed here, but it's in our appendix.
Okay, so it's good. You found out that is important, which is good. Thank you. Any other question? Volunteers?
This is more like a business question, because the objective of the game was to reduce the CO2 emissions, and for that there is the suggestion of using trains and water transportation, but that also takes longer time. So I want to know like just the opinion of the team in regards of opting for a longer period transportation than the more quicker and easy one like air.
It's just the CO2 emissions. They're much higher for air than by water. I mean, it might take you longer, but part of the case stated that maybe taking longer in the logistics process might be a better idea in order to help reduce the emissions.
If I can add to that, the research we did as well, there's always a trade-off. So our trade-off in this case, the gap between 2 days to 10 days is not too wide that you would, if it would take a month by water as opposed to air, let's say, then we would have to cut it down. But since the difference wouldn't be so much, the trade-off would be worth it in the long run for the company.
Also, the ODMs were measured by the distance that they had to the distribution center. So it might pick the ones that are closer to the distribution center.